Welcome back, Parody Nation viewers. I'm your host, Joan June, and today we're tackling a deeply troubling story that hits close to home for me, the ongoing crisis in Haiti. Now, as many of you know, my own family has deep roots in Haiti, so this is a subject that's been weighing heavily on my mind. And let me tell you, the hypocrisy of the situation is just infuriating. For years, we've seen the Democrats turn a blind eye to the reign of terror inflicted by the notorious gang leader, Charizier, also known as Barbecue. This man has been responsible for unspeakable acts of violence and human rights abuses against the Haitian people, including the horrific Lasalin massacre in 2018, where around 71 innocent civilians were killed. Yet, while the Democrats have largely ignored this crisis, it's the Trump administration, the very administration they love to criticize, that is now finally holding this gangster accountable. And let me tell you, the details of this case are nothing short of historic.
Hi everyone, thanks for being here today. All right, you know who I am, I assume. Today we unsealed an indictment against two individuals, a Jimmy Charizier and a co-conspirator, Bazil Richardson. It is a one-count indictment that was unsealed, and the one count has to do with conspiracy to violate the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, also known as IEEPA. Jimmy Charizier is also known as Barbecue. Do we have his picture here? Yeah, okay. He is a notorious gang leader from Haiti who has orchestrated and committed various acts of violence against Haitians in Haiti. He was sanctioned in 2020 by the United States government under the global Magnitsky Human Rights Accountability Act. And that is an act that has to do with the president having the authority to sanction globally anyone who was involved in human rights abuses. Now, Charizier is also known as Barbecue, and his indictment is the first indictment of an individual in the history of the Department of Justice who has been sanctioned under the International Global Magnitsky Human Rights Accountability Act. Now, in terms of background, Barbecue was a police officer in Haiti.
For the first time ever, an individual sanctioned under the Global Magnitsky Human Rights Accountability Act has been indicted. Jimmy Charizier, the leader of the Barbecue gang, has been charged along with his co-conspirator, Bazil Richardson, a naturalized U.S. citizen living in North Carolina. Charizier, a former Haitian police officer, has orchestrated horrific campaigns of violence against the Haitian people, including the notorious Lasalin massacre in 2018, where approximately 71 innocent civilians were killed. Wow, viewers, you heard it straight from the attorney's mouth. This is a truly historic moment, and it's clear that the Trump Justice Department is taking a strong stance against the atrocities being committed in Haiti. But here's the real kicker. Where is the outrage from those who claim to champion the rights of the oppressed? Why are the major liberal networks like CNN, MSNBC, and ABC completely silent on this important story? Could it be that they simply don't care about what happens in countries like Haiti, as long as they can continue to bash President Trump? After all, if Trump truly didn't care about black and brown countries, wouldn't he have just ignored Haiti, just like the Democrats have done for years, allowing this country to remain mired in poverty and violence forever? But no, the Trump administration is taking decisive action, offering a $5 million reward for information leading to Charizier's arrest. They're sending a clear message that those who enable and finance these human rights abuses will be vigorously prosecuted. Yet, you won't hear about this on the major liberal networks. They have no respect for a country like Haiti and seem content to let it languish. But I'm not going to let them ignore this. This is an important story that deserves attention because it shows the hypocrisy of those who claim Trump doesn't care about black and brown people. The facts speak for themselves, U.S. year. It is the Trump administration that is finally holding this notorious gangster accountable. So, let's keep the pressure on and continue to demand accountability and support for the people of Haiti. And remember, If you want us to tackle any other serious or lighthearted topics, be sure to like, subscribe, share, and super chat. We're here for you, Parody Nation.